Hello, I'm Simkoya, and welcome back to Rosie in the City. So, we've got a text message from Daniel. Looks like we're getting straight into things. And in the last episode, it looks like Daniel kind of proved to us that maybe he's not as toxic as we thought he was, but maybe he is because he is a distraction. He hit us up quite a bit, and now it's the start of the new episode, and he already wants to go on a date. So, I mean, of course, we're gonna go. We've got goals to accomplish, and Rosie likes Daniel a lot. But we'll see how things play out for these two. So they met up at a coffee shop. That's Daniel, that's cute. Y'all met at a little coffee shop and now you're taking her on a date to one. Okay, I see you, Daniel. Okay, so we're just gonna just chat a little bit more and talk to him about our day. So Daniel and Rosie seem to have really good conversation with each other. They always seem to have something to talk about, and they pretty much get along really well. It's not often that I see them not, oh, hey, smooches. It's not often that there is Felix, and they just finished locking lips. He is staring right at Rosie. Oh my gosh. So look at him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you watched episode 4, I believe, that is the episode where Rosie and Felix finally had their one-on-one time. So a little bit of background on Felix. Felix is the first sim that Rosie met after her welcome wagon, but this was in the episode that I forgot to save the gameplay. She met him outside of her apartment. And she's just kind of been like fixated on him ever since. Like there's definitely something between Rosie and Felix. They don't quite act on it totally, but there's something there. There's definitely chemistry. And she would not have wanted Felix to see her kissing Daniel right here in this coffee shop. So that was definitely devastating. But literally Rosie's just like, you know what? I got a gig to finish. Like, let me just go ahead and work. She's like, if I do this work, then I can just ignore everything that's happening right now. We were about to have her go outside and just work. Why is Father Winter at the cafe? I didn't pay that any attention. Anyway, yeah, Rosie's just like, you know what? Let me just do this work. I'm about to go outside and sit down. But it looks like Felix was just in and out. So Rosie is just over here taking a breather like, whew, that was a close one. We weren't going to ignore Felix. She definitely wanted to speak, but she just had to kind of like calm down really, really quick. Like, oh my goodness, like that would have been a disaster. Like, we don't want to ruin things with Felix before they really get started. So now Felix is gone and we can continue our date without stress and pressure. But she's like, you know what? Daniel's just gonna have to accept me for who I am. And right now I'm a working woman, okay? I have only got 90 simoleons and I have bills to pay. Tomorrow is Friday and this gig is due at 9 a.m. She's like, I've got to finish. I can't let the same thing happen to me last week. Like, that's how I got into this mess. Which really, she wouldn't have been able to afford her bills then anyway. And for some reason, when I reinstalled Wonderful Whims, they had an update. It changed her attractiveness from Felix from very attractive to attractive. But we all know that Rosie is very attracted to Felix. So Rosie's over here. She's like, okay, I finished up my work. And yay! The client greatly appreciated Rosie's professionalism in completing the job without attracting undue interest. Excellent. Approved. This is exactly what we were looking for. Keep up the great work, Rosie. So if you see down here, my girl has 1,400 simoleons. My girl can pay her rent. She can go back home. She can leave her dad's house. Like, it's all good. Hopefully you can't hear my phone vibrating or my aunt and my mom in the background. It's a lot going on right now, but that's okay. That's okay. So Rosie and Daniel just finished their date. She's feeling kind of flirty and he's like, okay, that was pretty cool. And so, okay, you guys, they're having a little romantic moment in the rain. And now my granddad is calling me. Hold on. Okay, that's right, you guys. Rosie and Daniel just became boyfriend and girlfriend. So these little lovebirds just made it official. Rosie has just completed the first part of her aspiration with 2 days. Okay, so now the date is officially over. They're gonna part their ways, and Rosie's just gonna head back inside. She noticed that they had quite the interesting book collection, and we all know that Rosie loves her books. So she's just gonna take that and just read it a little bit. She's like, feeling like she can reward herself now. She's like, oh my gosh, like I successfully completed a gig. I have money in the bank. I'm feeling good. She just wants to relax a little bit before she heads back to her dad's house. Okay, so now Rosie is back at her dad's house and she's just going to head in the back. He's cooking on the grill right now, so she's just going to tell him a little story about her day and talk to him about the updates with Daniel. And yeah, just kind of go over the events of today. So Rosie is talking to Roger and she's pretty much telling him like, Dad, you won't believe it. Like they actually love the project. Like they love the work. They went ahead and paid my invoice right away. She's like, I can afford my rent. I can go back home. He's like, hey, Rosie, that's amazing. I believe in you. And hey, remember that co-working space I promised you? I'll go ahead and get your membership set up. Just send me the link and I'll get you started. She's like, oh my gosh, Dad, thank you so much. He's like, yeah, no problem at all. I'm proud of you for cranking down and getting focused. Coming out here was a really good decision. I'm proud of you. She's like, thank you so much. Like, I can always count on you, Dad. And so he's like, no problem, getting a little silly. So she's also going to tell him about Daniel and that she officially has a boyfriend now. And he's like, Daniel, the guy that was calling you all week while you've been here? And she's like, yes, Dad, the one that I went back to the city to go hang out with. And he's like, okay, Rosie, that guy's a little bit of a distraction, but if you like him, I can get to know him. She's like, oh, okay, not just yet. So Rosie just paid her rent. Yes, my girl is growing up, okay? She has paid that rent and she is headed back home. She's not going to waste any time. Okay, so now Rosie is back home at her apartment and she's just on her computer. She's emailing her landlord actually about breaking her lease and seeing what her options are so that her and Sage can find a spot and move in together. So she's just kind of looking over her lease again and trying to see if there was anything she missed or if there's any details about how to break the lease, if it'll cost more money, like what her options might be. But most importantly, she's waiting on that email back from her landlord to pretty much see what's up. And Rosie didn't have much to do. It's getting late, but not too late. So she was like, you know what? I'm going to go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym yet. So she's coming to the gym. I didn't want her to lift any weights or anything. So she's going to run on the treadmill. And she happens to, about to get on the treadmill beside these two guys. So let's see what's going on with that. And it looks like there is a cutie on the treadmill. So Rosie's not focused. Like, girl, I told you to get on the treadmill. And she is like, oh yeah, I'll get on the treadmill in just a second. Hi, I'm Rosie. Come here often? So she's over here chatting it up with this guy. She's like, oh, is this what the gym has been hiding? I need a membership here too. So Rosie is getting on the, look at my girl. And they're both watching her. My girl is struggling on this treadmill, okay? Like posture is slacking, like the pace is struggling. She is like, I got this, I can do this. But look at them, they're both looking at her like, do you see this chick? Like, has she ever been to the gym? Like, do you even lift, bro? Like, what is happening? And they're actually both pretty cute. Rosie didn't even see that at first. She only saw the one in the red. So she's over here running, feeling flirty. Rosie's priorities are all over the place right now. Okay, so it looks like the guy in the blue is actually a trainer at the gym. So Rosie is like, I need help, okay? Y'all are not about to talk junk about me. And look at him, he is getting her into shape, okay? She straightened that posture right up. She is like, oh, you know what? This guy is serious. Like, let me get my act together. Like, I can do this. All I needed was a little encouragement. What's that Kelly Rowland song? Motivation? Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna sing it, but hello, QT. He's looking kind of like Miguel over there. Yeah, so Todd, the trainer, she's like, wait a minute, you are way cuter than old dude over here in the red. Like, I was tripping. Hey, Mr. Trainer Boo, Trainer Bay. Oh my goodness, that daggone natural deodorant. Like, eventually it's gonna start working, Rosie. Just keep holding on, girl. So now she's in here at the center of attention. She's like, oh my gosh, like, oh, see? She is like, hold on, what are you doing? She was like, I have officially deemed you not the cute friend, okay? The trainer is the cute friend, not you. Don't you do that? And I don't know what she told him, but there was a negative romantic interaction going on. But okay, so we've got a sentiment with Todd already and impressed. So Todd sure knows what he's doing, and Rosie is impressed by that. So yeah, so Rosie is feeling the trainer. She's like, oh, okay, like, you're cute, you're strong, and you know what you're talking about. Like, I'm actually running, I'm doing pretty good. Oh gosh, look at how filthy she is. Okay, so we're gonna have to cut this workout short. It was fun while it lasted, but we cannot sit here covered in filth like this in front of not one, but two cute guys in the gym. She's like, oh no, let me go downstairs and clean myself up really quick. This is not even about to be a good look. I just got deemed to have a good reputation. We cannot turn that around because I'm up here smelling like a hot onion sandwich. Like, absolutely not. Okay, so Rosie got her shower, and now she just came upstairs to the rooftop because after she got out the shower, both Todd and the other guy, I don't even remember his name, both of them have left. And she's just kind of looking out at the city, just kind of thinking to herself like, oh my gosh, like, I'm struggling. You know, the city life is no joke, but I'm making it. You know, I'm doing it. You know, I completed a gig. I'm meeting people. I'm surviving out here. Like, the city is beautiful. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Like, so Rosie's just gonna take a quick selfie on the rooftop and just kind of bask in this moment. You know, she's gotta keep up her appearance on Simstagram. You already know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm extremely grateful for you. And if you made it this far, don't forget to check out the Rosie in the City playlist. It is updated with a new song at the end of each episode. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love reading you guys' feedback and seeing what you have to say about Rosie and all the mess that she gets into. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I like to fight a little dirty.